Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tennis Inside Out, the second round between Daria Kasatkina against Elena Rybakina. It's going to take place very soon. It seems to be just a slight delay. I'm pretty sure the match is going to start soon. Yeah, man, I'm very interested to see how Rybakina is going to play. We're back on hard court. Is this what she's been waiting for? She had a very good run towards the end of the last hard court season, especially in America. Sunshine Swing wasn't too bad. Obviously, we know Zabalenka completely owned on that side. But it started the clay court season pretty well, and it just felt like she's been steadily on the down, and I hope we're going to see her just snap back right into the person that we recognize. I want to see big first serves. Uh, I'm expecting lots of aces. The points are going to be short. Uh, yeah, how is Kazatkina going to deal with that? If that's the case, I'm very interested to see this match. It's going to be two today. This is going to be the first one. And then thereafter, going to be showing an All-American second round that is between Day and Goff. Yeah. Otherwise, how is everyone doing? Everyone's fine. It's the start of the Masters series. It's running in Montreal and in Toronto simultaneously. All right, now I've just got the men on screen. Tsitsipas against Fonseca. Fonseca doing pretty well, leading 7-6, 3-1. So, get a closer look at what's going on here. Okay. Okay, Toronto. Okay, interesting. So the ladies coming up now to the end of the warm up. There's a few matches going on simultaneously. Just starting a little bit later. Montreal started a little bit sooner. Toronto is about to get their day started now. Thanks, bright future for me. I had it on mute. Thank you very much for your help. Nice to see you in the chat. Same for Jory. Yeah, I had to unmute myself now. 15 love. Second serve looked like a let. I'm expecting Rybakina to hit 10 aces, 10 to 15, over 10 aces today. That's what I want to see. Oof, went for power, Kasatkina. Let's hit it out. 30 love. Great serve out wide. It's not going to make it over the net. The return, 40 love. Serve out wide is out. Yeah. Oof, that looked long from Rybakina. 40-15. Yeah, imagine that. I'll just be walking up to people pushing their buttons the whole time. Maybe in the future, we're all gonna have chips instead of cell phones. We can just mute one another. Second serve, double fault. Yikes. First serve into the net. So right now, Rybakina relying a lot on her second serve. Kasatkina will probably take her chances now. Do or die moment, I feel. Beautiful inside in. Forehand return from the Australian. Wow. She read it early. You can see maybe not the best kick serve. It's probably more out swinging. There was bounce on it. Probably more top spin instead. Just allowed Kasatkina to get around it, swing out into the forehand side, had enough space. But she already made a decision what she was going to do. That's a better kick from Rybakina, but still relying on that second serve. Let's see if she can wrap this up with an ace. She's been trying to go out wide the whole time. I don't know what to say. Well, there we go. 3 love. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's going to be a sponsorship in the future. I need to wash my hair. Imagine doing that live. It would be very messy. My computer would break down. tennis on. Oh, Remesis. Nice to see you in the chat, my friend. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Serve into the body. Beautiful backhand return. One hand backhand lob. Pushing Kasatkina out on the backhand side. Big forehand in the end coming from Rybakina. Trying to add more pressure. She couldn't find the singles court. Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. Must be a mental thing. For some time now, I kind of realized that she's had slow starts. She's having a pretty good start here, but oh, that's a good return. Oh, that's a massive winner and approaching it towards the net. No need to play a volley after that. It's the thing that's worrying me the most is her inconsistency. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying to go for shots and try to play your game. That's her game. Is hit hard, move forward. Oh, that was a good serve. Beautiful approach winner by Kasatkina. Yeah, heavy topspin. The return wasn't too bad actually. Stayed nice and low. Oh, good wrist action. That rainbow movement here with the wrist. It's hard to get lots and lots of topspin. Second serve. Double fault. This is something that's probably going to haunt the Aussie. Defensive return by Rybakina. Forehand cross-court duel. The Australian changes direction now into the backhand, finding good length. Inside in, forehand in the net. Rybakina has a break point. Missing the first serve. Edging ever closer. I think she's on the baseline. Both her feet are on the baseline. What a return. Right in the feet of Kasatkina. And that's what I mean. It's a few months ago, Rybakina would have got that in, and we would have been saying for love. Maybe slightly crammed now, seeing slow motion. But there's something, she's rushing it. I was listening yesterday to another great return. Forehands cross court. Kasatkina wants it on the backhand now. Beautiful backhand winner down the line. Second opportunity now to break the Aussie. So I was listening to Swiatek, and she was saying how she's been working with a coach and the team to just slow things down a little bit, try to find her timing and her rhythm. And that's where I question Rybakina. She's trying already 10 winners to Kasatkina's 2. Oh, that's a good second serve. Right in the body. Return is long. Rybakina try to smash that one down the middle of the court onto the feet of Daria Kasatkina. Good serve. Not a bad two-handed return block. And backhand in the net from Rybakina. Advantage. think there's so many good women out there now. It's it's the ladies who are consistent who are going to win. Those are the ones to me that are standing out, that have the best opportunities. It's okay now and then to hit unforced errors, but I think Rybakina is matching her winners right now. Good return, forehand in the net from Kazakhstan. Kasatkina. I mean, yeah, this is the best time for Rybakina to find her rhythm, take chances, try to find good feeling for the ball, the court, her movement, just hitting a forehand return into the tram lines down the line. Second advantage now for the Australian. Let, first serve. Second serve. First serve clipping the top of the net, missing the service block. Oh, that's a bad second serve. I think she was trying to go aggressive down the center of the court onto the forehand of Rybakina. That missed. Is it the wind? It's a bit of a wayward toss. I would have let the ball bounce and retaken the serve. Oof. Oh, what an in swinger. Inside out forehand return winner from Rybakina, just like that. Ah, beautiful adjustment with the feet. Nice early reaction in preparing that double hand backhand. Third breakpoint opportunity in this game. Can Rybakina make it for love? Backhand cross court duel. Oh, changing the pace now, Rybakina. Daria's hanging in there. Backhand slice first into the ground before it hits the net. Rybakina back to juice. No reaction from Rybakina after that. Just making her way to the other side of the court. Oh, what a forehand winner. Rybakina had to guess. After that return, Daria was standing inside the baseline. Let me see how close I was again. Yeah, just inside the baseline. And it was a perfect height for her to adjust, make a decision where she want to hit in slow motion. Beautiful technique. Instead of forehand return, Daria goes down the line with a backhand. Forehand cross court hammered by Rybakina, hammering the backhand now. Feels like there's more body rotation in her game. Approach shot looked like it went out. And Daria Kasatkina is finally on the board. I do feel, I mean, this should go one way. This should go to Rybakina, this match. Even though, look at the history, and these two have played 5 times. Hey, Ozan Kabak, nice to see you in the chat. Pat Rafter lookalike, but at heart South African. Oh no, starting with a double fault, love 15. What a serve. How quick was that? And backhand return. Kasatkina attempting to block it. Couldn't find the singles court. I think she needs to keep an eye on the contact point. Difficult to tell now. I need to see some slow motion replays. Oh, massive kick serve. Oh, down the middle of the court. Kasatkina tried to run around her backhand, anticipating the serve pretty well, thinking it was going to go on the backhand, but the pace, the bounce, the kick just got the better of the Australian, and really couldn't find any balance and positioning with her body, starting with the feet. Oh, that's going out, surely. Oh, on the baseline, inside of one from Rybakina, back in cross court. Kasatkina, again under pressure, was more or less in the middle of the court. Rybakina is completely owning it right now. That's in the green, 40-15 for Rybakina. Ah, no, that wasn't the reason. But it's funny because I tell people that it's in my life it feels like a full circle, and it was unintentional. Um, it's just many factors that were in play. I guess I was just fortunate because um, I learned Afrikaans at school. I'm originally not Afrikaans, but I grew up in South Africa. I had unforced error from Rybakina, possibly inviting Kasatkina back into this game first of all. But no, I think even culturally, maybe the languages are quite similar, but culturally, what happens in South Africa is so different to the Netherlands. Um, Everything from politics, social aspects, uh, yeah, very very different countries. Never mind the weather. It's also another aspect. Beautiful kick out wide. Kasatkina completely disappeared out of the screen. What a backhand winner. It's 4-1 to Rybakina. That just happened by luck. By luck, chance. I was living in Germany before that, and before I came here to the Netherlands, and it took a few years to get accustomed to the culture on that side. Learning the language, that was intensely difficult. But I think having learned Afrikaans at school, the way that the sentences are structured, um, it was pretty much German. So, oh, cool! Thanks for that. Looked like he was gonna. I think he took the second set rather easily. Tiebreak first set. Fonseca beat Tsitsipas. I wonder if we're ever gonna see a single-hand backhand win a Grand Slam again. I think with the women, probably. Oh, I'm gonna say never again. With the men, I mean, who could win a Grand Slam? Who would be that single-hand backhand player that has a chance? Is Musetti the only one? Tsitsipas doesn't stand a chance anymore. They just was watching a bit of that game and just pin everything on the backhand. It's the way to build up the point, and then Fonseca could decide what he wanted to do. Go even harder, more aggressive onto Stefano's forehand side. Oh, I don't think she clipped the line. I think Rybakina got that out very close with the inside out backhand return. Yeah, you think Lily Targa? Yeah, I know from Austria. She's young. Wow. I mean, maybe on grass, but she needs to get more powerful. Hmm. And backhand down the line in the tram lines instead of in the court. That's two unforced errors now, gifting Kasatkina a 30 love lead. Good serve out wide and a wild return cross court. 40 love. Missing the first serve out wide. Double fault. She really has a title. Which one is that? Is it a 250, 125? I can't imagine her winning a WTA 500 just yet. Still needs to gain a little more experience. She has a bit of a traditional look, almost like a Rybakina, skinny, tall. She needs to put a bit more muscle on, I think. I think that's just my opinion. That will come also with time and experience. Wow, 250. Where was I? Oh, Rybakina guesses the right way. Not a bad double hand backhand. Beautiful drop shot attempt. Whole court open for the forehand volley winner, and it's 4-2. That was very confident volley, short volley. Made sense. Good timing with a split step and very confident volleys there. One 183 km per hour first serve in the net. Oh, three-shot rally, Rybakina ending it. Forehand backhand. Out behind the baseline. Okay. Attempted first serve down the middle of the court is just wide. Good second serve. It's a very high ball. It's not going to make it over the net. 30 love. 15 all, sorry. 15 all. 15 all. Yeah, it's a good second serve, but Rybakina needs more first serves. This is her favorite surface. She tries to go out wide. This time 171 kilometers per hour. Probably more spin on that ball. Kick onto the backhand, inside out backhand, return on to Rybakina's forehand, and she goes into the net. I don't think she's got a single first serve in for a while. Good kick out wide. Diving back and down the line. Kasatkina looking for too much angle with the topspin forehand. Finds the tram lines instead, cross court. I think technically, I agree with you. I think technically it's great. There's something mentally going on because he just struggles to get in. When it goes in, it's unstoppable. Oh, it looked like Kazatkina just stopped the ball from hitting the back wall. 190 kilometers per hour. Needs another one of those. Make life easy for herself. Kick out wide to the backhand. Good down the line return. Hoisted high up in the air. Kazatkina, lots of tiny steps. This is going to be a smash winner cross court. And it's deuce. I wonder if Rybakina has the capabilities of hitting that kick down the middle of the court, especially on the advantage side. Makes me feel like Kazatkina's done her homework, looking very confident on her return to Rybakina's backhand, to Rybakina's forehand. Talking about their return from the advantage side. Goes very defensive now, Kazakina, standing far back. Inside our backhand return. Very good. Rybakina tries to go down the line with a forehand. Shot selection is not quite there because that she should have realized that Rybakina that she was under pressure. Why didn't she go back across court? She could have played a little more defensive. She's behind the baseline. Kazakina is behind the baseline. Go for more height over the net. Play that topspin cross court. Get into the point and then try to dominate. She's been doing it pretty well. When she gets the point started, let first serve. First serve in the net. Wow. Is that an ace down the middle of the court? Yes, it was. 166 kilometers per hour. And it's exactly what I was saying just now. Fourth ace today. And instead of going to the backhand, try to go down the middle, go into the forehand of Kazatkina, especially on that advantage side. Definitely caught the Aussie by surprise. Oof, just made that kick serve down the middle of the court. Great, great return. Straight away, Kazatkina with the arm. Break point. Just feel that this match is becoming quite even between the two. It's starting to level out a bit now. My goodness, Kasatkina gets this. What a first serve. Not a bad return. Inside in forehand winner from the three-quarter court. Yes, Rybakina was following it up to the net. But as almost as always, it has to face a volley. Good first serve onto the backhand. It's a short return. Oh, Rybakina in two minds coming forward. Now she plays the volley cross court. Smash. No, drive volley cross court. Winner advantage. Elena Rybakina. impressive. 2 out of 2 break points saved. Rybakina. It's not the same for Kasatkina. Breakpoint stats against her. Yeah, very unusual. Very unusual. Double fault. Does she start with a second serve now? I think she's gonna start wide. Yeah. Try to slow it down a little bit. That was probably about 170, 165 kilometers per hour, 162 kilometers per hour. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Kasatkina tries to get around, got all jammed up on the forehand side. The advantage to Rybakina. When her normal game is working, she's unstoppable. But there's a loss of rhythm, sometimes even timing, inconsistencies there. Still deserves to be where she is, right at the top of the world. Okay, in this case, second spot. As that first serve goes in. Oh, I just fear that she doesn't have enough variety in her game. So when her normal game is slightly off, then she's got nothing to fall back on. You don't see these looping topspin balls, maybe even playing some slice, just changing up the rhythm like that. I mean, getting that first serve in, wow. 191 kilometers per hour this time. Good serve out wide. Double back and return in the middle of the court. It's a bit short. Heavy topspin from Dario goes out 5-2. Rybakina shouldn't be struggling to hold serve like this. 10-minute service game. Shouldn't be, exactly. I mean, the tournaments that she's won, I thought she was, I think back on the clay court in Stuttgart. Yeah. I mean, that was a shift from hard court to clay. I think Zabalenka absolutely was on fire in the Sunshine Swing. It was the Australian Open. It was the Australian Open that I was surprised. I was really surprised how she won that. Taking the first set, losing the second, winning the third, if I remember correctly. I thought Zabalenka was going to own that one. Inconsistent about her. I don't see her changing her style. I always had this feeling that, play to your strengths, play your favorite way that you want to play to win. That's always good because you're starting positively, you're starting on the front foot. I'm going to do it my way. And Rybakina, she's deadly. She's getting all those first serves in, crunching forehands and backhands, keeping the point short. 1-2 punches. But if it's not working, is she able to adapt? Is she able to then perhaps with the shorter balls just steer them into difficult positions and move forward? I can slice into the net from Rybakina. Good slice, but I think it was a let. Kasatkina wants to use the same ball again. Replay. Oof. Didn't look too comfortable with the return. Oh, but found the depth, and then she had probably even an easier ball. After that, slammed a forehand in the net, Rybakina. Coach, who is the best first strike player in today's game, in your opinion, men or women? Wow. I'm going to have to think about that one now. Short return, drop shot from Daria is too deep. And that's a bit better. Getting close to the net. Looked like Rybakina was wanting to play with lots of topspin. 30-15. Wow. Let me think. Currently, I mean, Sinner can play that way. I was really impressed with Fritz recently. Obviously winning in Washington. I thought he had an impressive run. Wow, inside out forehand return. Absolutely smashed it. Oh, that was just sitting right in the hitting zone for Rybakina. Just above waist height. Not a bad return. Kasatkina finding good depth. Rybakina shanked that forehand. Oh, he really got me thinking now. I mean, I think it would be easier just to give like my opinion of who's the best first strike player in the women's game and then in the men's game. I really like Jovic. I like how she can play, very aggressive. I mean, Rybakina looks great, but it's just inconsistent. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How short that was, standing inside the baseline. Not a bad return in the second ball. Forehand in the net, but very low in the net. All right, serving for the first set. Felt like it was going to go a lot quicker than this, but after 3-love, I can't also say that Rybakina has allowed Kasatkina to get in. I think she's done her fair part in making it difficult, but there have just been situations where I don't recognize this player. And Rybakina's got a short ball, hitting them in the net. Double hand back and return in the net from Kasatkina. Yeah, I mean, she's right at the top. Wow, big first serve out wide. Double hand back and return, high and long. I mean, Fonseca can be a good first strike of the ball. You know how much he likes to hit it. Currently, wow, what an ace. What an ace. Setting herself up with set point 3 to be exact. Good first serve. Just blocked the return back. Oh, must have hit the baseline. Double hand backhand. Kasatkina just having a look at the baseline, but it's over the first set. 6-3 to Elena Rybakina. Well, that was a very clinical display. Top tennis that game. And it's that type of tennis that I expect from Rybakina right throughout. Should be this way. 5 aces for Rybakina. She's only 5 away from reaching what I expect 10. I think she's going to get 10 aces today. Double faults, each one of them on 3. 42% first serves in from Rybakina. How much she's relied on that second serve in the first set. 62% for the Australian. 20 winners. to 17 unforced errors from Rybakina and 5 apiece for Kasatkina winners, unforced errors. One break point makes the difference. That was Elena Rybakina got that. She's had 6 opportunities. So Kasatkina is holding herself pretty good right now. I wish for more consistency. I've seen better from Rybakina. Yes, she can strike the ball well, and she can play fearsome tennis. But there have been, for my liking, too many situations where the ball's been short, forehand and backhand side, and just struggled to get it over. Almost like she's been playing for her opponent as well. That's probably what's allowed Kasatkina these 3 games. Could have looked a lot different if Rybakina got those winners, especially on the short balls. Yeah, Felix Auger-Aliassime. I haven't seen a lot of him recently. But when I did, I remember Montpellier when he won it. I thought he played fantastic tennis. I thought he played like Sinner Alcaraz, but there were only moments in a match, and it was more like towards the death of the end, rather, should I say, of a match. '15. He can play incredible tennis, but no, I think he's more. mm, I think he's the type of player to build a point up. I think he likes that. I feel he wants to. He's searching for his rhythm and feeling. Um, oh, great play from Rybakina. I kind of feel the same way from about Sinner. I don't feel like he's probably the best. He's probably the best. He's the type of player that, yeah, he respects the first serve quite a lot. He'll stand back. He'll get aggressive on the second serve. Only when it's short, then he'll really go big. I mean, I think he's always thrashing the ball anyway. Um, as a proper first strike player, doing really really well. We have to go with Senna then. Oh, cool, interesting. 3 break points. Rybakina putting pressure on. Now she's moving forward again and in the net. It's just like it's a bit too one-dimensional for me. You can see obviously because Rybakina is so tall, 6 foot, that she's not using her legs well. And maybe this is becoming a thing on the tour. It's like, okay, when you're under pressure, just slice it, keep it low. I said this in Stuttgart as well. I noticed how, wow, what a winner. Inside out, double hand backhand, return winner. And yeah, I felt that she struggles, still even on hard court, she struggles with the low balls moving forward. She doesn't, she almost needs more height. But if she had to use her legs, if I think about the way that Federer used to attack, he would get off the ground. Um, Even on the backhand, he would push himself up while moving forward. On the forehand, something I like to coach in certain aspects, and then different types of approach shots. Yes, it's good to stay on the ground, keep your feet on the ground. Um, but she doesn't. It doesn't seem like she adapts, or she's not training it. If the ball's sitting up, yeah, then it's a done deal. Good second serve. Oh, it's a let. Oh boy. Fault. Good kick serve. Inside out forehand return. I don't think she's going to get there. Great double hand back and winner down the line. Rybakina really had to get the timing right. She's always hitting the ball, always thrashing, even when she's under pressure. It to me it becomes even more apparent that she doesn't. It's she's only ever attacking, even when she's under pressure. She's trying to hit the ball back, and sometimes it's just not the best. It really isn't the best way of playing. In tennis, just like in all sports, if I think about football or even rugby, is that there are moments you have to defend, and and there are different ways in football as a team sport defending. Gosh, I mean, even if I think about table tennis, I love watching table tennis. I get highlights as well often in my YouTube feed and my reel, and and you see these guys, they just sit back, they just stand back. See, so the one point that Rybakina won in this game was off a good return. Again, onto the backhand of Kasatkina, went cross court with a return, okay, and hit the winner. But now, almost identical, almost the same, plays a backhand return cross court. Rybakina tries to go hard but misses the baseline. Oh, forehand in the net. And Kasatkina breaks 1-all. You don't say that, man. Oh, one of the worst decisions that Tuchel made. I'm sorry if you're listening. I mean, I think he did a great job with England, but what was he thinking? Like what, 40 minutes in, and then defend against Argentina for another hour? No, 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 no. That's not how it should be played. It's You can't win by attacking all the time. I really believe that, because when you're just attacking, even in football, your defenders might be in the wrong place. And I think to be honest, that's what Spain did so well, is that they attacked as a team and defended as a team. So sometimes if the defenders were out of place, then you had the midfielders covering. Ah, that's a bit better. I wish I was focused more on the Rybakina and what she was doing with her legs. Because she got that approach in. Here we go. Let's see. Nice return, getting off the ground. That's a low ball. Yeah, that was just extra wrist work. But still staying very low with the legs. My feeling is if Rybakina starts to use her legs to get elevation on the ball, I think her balls are going to start flying out. So she's relying so much on her arm and wrist action when she's moving forward. That's short and high up. How did she miss that? Ashley Bartridge in the house. Maybe I'm just being affected by, but it made so much sense being in Spain and learning so much there, realizing like why the Spanish are so good at tennis. Oh my word! Like honestly, she's got to tighten up on this. Any months ago, this would have been a winner. Months, actually, a lot of these short balls that Rybakina would have hit these away for winners. That was a bad miss, and she knows it. That was a really bad miss. It's in the first serve. I still can't believe Spania only conceded a grand total of one goal all tournament en route to the winning it. Wow, good serve. Slice almost towards The backhand, maybe into the body, crammed. Rybakina on the forehand side. Backhand. Oh, after the serve, Kasatkina had a backhand and she hit it long. Including the very first game, 0-0 against Verde. Wow, what a return. Wow, I must give it to Kasatkina. She is defending well. This is what I mean. This is unbelievable. So even just by getting the balls back in the court now, Rybakina is the one hitting the unforced errors. But in a sense, this is what's allowing Kasatkina to come back in. Steering, using the power, steering the ball away from the middle of the court. I guess that's working. Real Spanish-like. Is it high topspin? Oh, wow. Probably a little bit too short. Massive inside-out forehand winner. Wow. Kasatkina's reaction explained it all. It's just too quick for her. I think Rybakina is going to be all over this one now. Oh, wow. What a serve down the middle of the court. And finding the edge of Rybakina's racket. Single-hand backhand attempt to get that ball back. Ricocheted into the crowd. I think that's a let first serve. It looked like a slower first serve. Maybe just mixing it up. Another let. Second serve, first serve in the net. Ooh, close to being out. Return miles out though. Kasatkina takes the lead in the second set. Very, very unusual to be honest. The Aussie is hanging in there and her shot selection seems to be better. Relying a lot on Rybakina's unforced errors. Early on in the second set. Eleanor's had some sitters. There's one that's just echoing in my memory right now, the double hand backhand, basically on the service line, whole court opened up, couldn't get it over the net. Sometimes just goes for too much power. Precision, yeah, there's a big placard being holding now. Precision, I think most supporters out there would be wishing for that. It's really a splendid game of tennis to watch and to witness when Rybakina is on form playing her game, her style. It is something special. Well, I'm just seeing now that this is really going to stretch. I think this is going to go on for a little bit longer. My goodness, the way it's going right now, unless Rybakina changes something, this is going to go to 3 sets. But she's the one who can, to be honest, she's the one who can make the changes that are needed. Trailing 1-2 in the second set. It was all looking very, very promising, very good. The first set, 3-love up. But since then, she hasn't even been able to win 2 games in a row. Now, she's just lost 2 games in a row against the Aussie. Second serve down the middle of the court. Doubling back in cross court, putting Kasatkina under pressure. She's absorbing all of this pressure. Forehand goes long behind the baseline. Love 15. Why is she just going so hard? Add more topspin. Change something, Rybakina. You're not being weaker if you do that. Maybe there's this idea that if you're just playing too much spin, then it's a sign of weakness. That was it. Didn't count. It didn't count because Akina one shot out, Rybakina hit it back, and then she tried to play a drop shot, and almost looked like the ball just sat on the net cord, and then rolled over to Rybakina's side. Oh, would have been classic if that was in open play. That's a hard second serve. That was aggressive, right into the forehand of Daria. Oh, your placard is upside down. I don't think she realizes that. Serve out wide is just long. I mean, it's wise. It's wise what Kasatkina is doing. She's found a winning formula. She's not gonna be too aggressive. Second serve ace down the middle of the court, and that's where most of her points are coming from. When she's going there from the advantage side, every time I almost feel like 90% of the points that Elena is losing on the advantage side is because she's kicking or serving to the backhand of Kasatkina. Oh, make it 2 aces in a row, 2-all. Attempted first serve down the middle of the court is out. Rybakina read it well. Second serve. Wow, that's aggressive. Hard on the forehand. Rybakina off balance. I think late as well. Elbow stuck in the hip. Couldn't get that return back in the court. Kick out wide. Not a bad return. That's too short. Rybakina goes aggressive. Cross court. Half volley. Drop shot. Bringing Daria forward. Wow. Lovely little passing shot. It wasn't a winner in the end. Rybakina stretched, but it was too late to get there. She found the outside of her racket and played that ball right into the crowd. But almost guided the forehand. No backswing, no follow through. Artengo? Is she playing with her Artengo racket? $40 love. Well, this is good advertising. I was thinking the other day to upgrade the rackets for my sons, for my children. And I saw Artengo and I was like, come on. Oh, not a bad first. So forehand return in the net. Kasatkina steamrolled Rybakina in that game. She's leading 3-2 in the second set. is this match going to affect the next one? Kayla Day is taking on Coco Goff. Once I'm done streaming this match, I'll be opening up the next stream. That's an All-American second round in Toronto. Where are they? There we go. Oh, so that's been moved now. Let's go a little bit further. To shift that one a bit. Hit that one. I mean, I've never played with it. I never knew they had pro rackets. I thought they were always, I don't know, starter beginner rackets, to be honest. Whenever I see the prices, I always think, it's not too good. Quality, yeah, it's funny, huh? We buy products. We have more faith in a product if it's a little bit more expensive compared to other products, and then you see, okay, it's a bit more pricey. It means it's probably good. It's funny how that is actually. Why would we think that way? I mean, I normally go for the most expensive toothpaste because, I want shiny teeth. I want healthy teeth. I go for something cheap. I mean, what is there that's like, well, this is interesting. I don't know. It's just opening up something in my mind here. I mean, if I go for toilet paper, I don't know. I don't go for the most expensive, but yeah, I don't also go for the cheapest. Okay. Anyway, back to tennis. Ooh, Yonex. There's a good racket. Wow. Yeah, interesting, because I think there was another racket that just wasn't quite up there. This definitely has to change. And purely, it's another double fault from Rybakina. It's almost like won a game now. I mean, she wants to make up for it. She needs 2 aces at least. But there we go. 5 double faults now. Each player is on 5 double faults. Rybakina is pushing that second serve to the limit regarding her power. Oh my gosh, another double fault. This definitely looks like it's going to a third set. And it all just hangs. It's all in Rybakina's hands. If she just wants to open up and let the wind take it away from her, then we're going to be going into a third set. Why? Like, can't she just slow it down a little bit? No, she has to hit it harder. That was over 190 easy. When I got a break, I'll show you my racket. Oh my word. And a backhand in the net. Yes, she was under pressure this time. Four, 2. I played well with Babolat. I played well. I had to play with Babolat when I was at Rafa Nadal Academy. Wow. Inside out backhand return. She's done it a few times in this match. That's one shot. It's been super consistent thus far. It doesn't happen that often. Whoa, double hand backhand return down the line. Winner by Rybakina. Maybe she's a little bit angry now. First serve is good. Good return. That was from Rybakina's forehand side. Oh, late with her forehand standing in the middle of the court. Kasatkina just watching her service game dissipate in front of her. My goodness, a blink of her eye. She's already love 40. I'm gonna at the break. I'm gonna show you my racket. I'm gonna go get it. What a wild return! Oof, that was at least 4 or 5 meters out. She's just trying to hammer every ball. It's just like maybe that's part of the problem. I got this idea in my head now. So the lob is out. 4-3. It's almost like she just plays in fifth gear the whole time. I think this is going to go to 3 sets. So, here's my racket. Where is it now? Oh, upside down. Speed MP, not the Pro, but still a great racket. I am an absolute massive fan of Head. Oh, I think it's just, it works for me. I wish. Oh, Prestige. That was also not too bad. There we go. I fell in love with Head with Andre Agassi. Which one was that now? Head. Oh, flip, that was too long ago now. The first time I played with it, I thought, man, this feels good. And it's always been good. Always, I thought the Head Radical is also that was a nice feel. Inside out forehand winner from Rybakina. Was there a touch of topspin on that one? I'd like to believe so. Oh yeah, about my analogy. So if she's always playing in fifth gear, then she wants to start in fifth gear. Like, how do you start a car in fifth gear? You know what I mean? You got to start slowly. Not that you need to be pushing the ball into the court, but the situation also demands it. You know, um, like if it's not working, change it up a bit. Just slow it down. Try to find some rhythm. She can always overpower Kasatkina. That's for certain. But there, like she's under pressure. Why does she have to hammer that double hand backhand? And that was low in the net. That was below halfway in the net, in the middle of the net, of the court. And the footsteps of Goran, Thomas Muster, Andrei Novak, and Yannick. It's just a feeling, right? It's just a feeling. I could never, unfortunately, as much as I was such a big fan of Sampras, Federer, obviously, I could never get that feeling with the Wilson racket. Wow. I mean, that's just unbelievable. It's like she can't hit a short ball. I think she's trying to go for winners. Like I think the biggest surprise would be if she had to play a controlled topspin forehand, good ace out wide, just place it. The next time it's a short ball, just put topspin on the ball, place it where you want to go, move forward. Maybe she doesn't want to play volleys. Well, Rybakina's on 8 aces now. I predicted 10. Oh, nice catch, ball boy. Yeah, of course the cameraman's going to zoom into you. Kick out wide. Kasatkina hits her double hand backhand return long. I think Rybakina is angry. Can she use this in her favor, to her advantage? Good return. Wow, good response from Kasatkina. Now defending, but that's way too long with the slice forehand. Yeah, and Marin Cilic, another great player, man, when he was in the zone. I'm trying to remember now. Uh, Del Potro, Juan Martin Del Potro. What racket did he play with? I can't remember exactly now. There we go. Good approach. Drive, volley, cross court. That was not cleanly hit. That was not cleanly hit, but it's a point. Rybakina. 2 points in a row now off Kasatkina's service game. Good serve down the middle of the court. What a forehand down the line. I don't think that lob's going to make it in. Was it in? No, it doesn't matter. Kasatkina smashes the double hand backhand cross court with angle. Wilson Pro Staff. Okay, okay. Was it Prestige or was that a Radical? Cilic played with Prestige as well. I think Murray played with the Radical. To be honest, what do I remember? Oh, inside our forehand return is out. Oh gosh, I mean, I remember when Babolat came out. It must have been like the first time I saw it. I think I was like 14, 15 years old. And that was in South Africa. Yeah, almost 30 years ago. I kind of felt the same way when I look at Artengo. Wow, okay, Babolat. And ever since then, yeah, always called it Babolat, and I think it's like Babelo, Babela, Babelo. Wow. Second serve right in the body of Rybakina, double hand backhand in the tram lines. It's going on serve. I don't get that feeling. I don't get that feeling from Rybakina. It could go to a tiebreak. Ashley Partridge, you said so. That's your prediction. I just don't see Rybakina like with the crunch time now. Clutch moments, get the break, serve out the match. Good return, good defense from the Aussie. Backhand down the line. Aussie's trying to defend, but it's too short. That's too deep. Good backhand. Oh, easy backhand volley win across court from Rybakina, but rather tame from Kasatkina. She had opportunities to do more. And that was a weak forehand. Yeah, she kept her head. She kept her head, Rybakina. Whoa. I don't think she really meant that. I think there was a bit of a mishit from Rybakina's return. Ball jumped a bit, didn't look kosher. Oh, timing was good, almost like a return, the way Kasatkina played a double hand backhand winner. Good first serve down the middle of the court, not a bad return. Rybakina's trying to play with force and power, misses the forehand in the tram lines. Again, another short ball and another point gifted to the Aussie. Oh, I'm just thinking about it. Jory always reminding me. I need to talk about this. Guys, come on, like and subscribe, share with your friends. This channel, I like to follow the best matches out there, men and women, WTA, ATP Tour. If I'm not on court giving lessons, I'm a tennis coach, that's by profession, then I'm sitting here in front of the telly and commentating on these matches. So if you like what I'm saying, if you like what you see, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, and join the channel. Get involved in the chat. That's where it's happening. And what was I saying before? Thinking about rackets that I used to play with back in South Africa. Goodness, 25 years ago. Do you guys remember a racket called Dunlop? I do not see it anymore. Who's playing with Dunlop out there, men and women? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the D out there. Slazenger, I mean, that really died out a long time ago. I think they just went towards balls. But I'll tell you one thing: when I was living in Germany, I remember I was I was a fitting model for Adidas at the headquarters in northern Bavaria. And they were, at some point, Adidas were thinking about coming out with a tennis racket. Oh, that was such an exciting time. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, to be honest, but I'm saying it right now. Oh, and I was just hoping at some point, like, never mind being a fitting model, but gosh, give me an opportunity to just try out this racket. But it's such a cutthroat industry, very expensive industry. Um, that would have been spectacular. I think if Adidas came out with a racket, that would have been cool. What about Nike? Another double fault. Another double fault by Rybakina. Was not surprised here. Oh, check. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. A lot. First pro I saw playing with Babolat. Oh, yeah. And obviously an ace. Keeping us on our toes, biting our fingernails. Rybakina. If it's not a double fault, it's an ace on a service game. Yeah. First pro I saw playing with Babolat was Carlos Moya. True. And another ace, 186 kilometers per hour. The previous one, 191. Kick into the backhand, inside out. Backhand is too short. Inside the baseline. Rybakina. This is the forehand cross court. Well, I wonder. I mean, most players they have their own personal nemesis. I've said this before, and I was always amazed. Uh, the matches I saw between Rafa Nadal and Dustin Brown, he could never get anything on that German. Um, Phenomenal. Some players just struggle. Oh, what a error again! Like, but she's totally out of position. What's making her think that she can, in the form that she's in right now? What is making her believe that she can make that shot? She's so far out the court. I mean, it was a great second serve, and Daria was struggling with the double hand backhand to get it back. Maybe got a little too early. I wouldn't be surprised if a bit of frame because the angle was considerable going cross court, and then Rybakina tries to hammer the backhand down the line. Yeah, going for glory. Why not get it back in and build it up? That's out. Very, very close from Kasatkina. It was such a powerful second serve, 156 kilometers per hour. Aim point advantage now. Ace. No, first serve in the net. Where's she going to go now? To the backhand or hard down the middle of the court? Hard into the forehand, and it looks like a double fault. So it's almost predictable, but the way she's playing. All right. So it's still alive. Dunlop doing well. Great first serve. I don't know. It's like she doesn't even want to be here anymore. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Set point for Kasatkina. Absolutely no rhythm, no feeling. Trying to hammer every single ball. Very, very predictable. Very predictable. Why doesn't she not change it up? Change something. Respect the shot for what it is. If that's a bit short, forehand cross court. Well, there was definite evidence of wanting to play topspin. I wouldn't recommend it. She had to do that. Her timing's very good, but she was playing her forehand and then just going right up. Just, you can't even see me. I don't want to hit anything here. But then just going right up like this. She was definitely trying to get topspin on it. She's almost using the arm, not the wrist, when doing so. I think if I think about Nadal, the way he used to play, there was so much wrist involved. Oh, good second serve out wide. Court's open. It's a short ball though. There's a topspin forehand. Wonderful. Lob goes up and it goes out. Maybe she's got an earpiece and she's listening in. Fantastic. She didn't try to kill it. Okay, because Akina got to the ball. Rybakina plays approach shot down the line. She got to the ball. But if the ball was going to come back, if it was going to land in, Rybakina, you just keep fighting. Keep playing the next ball. Maybe a sign of being impatient. Second serve, Ryan to the body, double hand backhand, sends Rybakina back. Some hard hitting, playing into a zone. Unforced error by Kasatkina. She managed to save one set point in her own service game. It's crazy. She just wants to kill every ball. Why doesn't she try to get some feeling first? Good backhand cross court. Defensive ball from Daria. Very well played. I mean, it's so impressive when it works out. Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Wow, what a return from Rybakina. Backhand thereafter in the net. All the pressure was on Kasatkina, who's defending with her life. Why doesn't she adapt? Everyone's different, everyone's unique. Can always be honest and say in certain aspects of our lives we're stubborn at this, and yeah, I could improve on that. Maybe it takes other people a little bit longer. Oh, great serve out wide. Great serve out wide. 40-15. Line backhand block. Trying to just get it back into the court. That was from Rybakina. Couldn't find the singles court. I think that was what was so impressive. I have to touch on it with Alex Ayala. She did so well. She was the most consistent out of everyone in the tournament. Incredible when oh, double and backhand in the net. Good depth, good power from Daria, sending Rybakina back. It definitely looks like we're heading towards a tiebreak now, unless Kasatkina can break. Two shots down the middle of the court. Looking at the last point. Still a lot of work ahead for Rybakina. Should have been smooth sailing, perhaps, in this match. I expect Kasatkina to get so many games or even be ahead in any set. A 3-love lead. The opening 3 games of this match really felt Rybakina was going to go in that direction. 4-1, 5-2, I thought, okay, yeah, few unforced errors, looking inconsistent, but come on. Hasn't really been able to get started. Almost like she's trying to start in second or third gear. Just very difficult to get that clutch in, if you know anything about manual driving. And it's an ace instead of a double fault. 188 kilometers per hour. I say that because she's almost started every single service game with a double fault. Not every single, but a few. Becoming a bit of a pattern. Good return. Oh, wayward forehand. She's leaning back. Timing's not there. 15 all. Yeah. Yeah, everything's automatic these days. Actually, doesn't even make sense. Now that we're getting into cars, driverless cars, or these cars that can drive themselves, it's like less and less you need manual sticks. Kasatkina with a forced error, inside out backhand return in the tram lines. First serve ace out wide. Must be over 10 aces now. 189 kilometers per hour. Well, the serve's definitely improving. That's a positive sign. It's our backhand return, pushes Rybakina back, forehand in the net. 40-30. Try to get into the body, perhaps. Double hand backhand return from the Aussies. Really solid, consistent. She's able to utilize the power from Rybakina's serve to her advantage. Still trying to plug away at the backhand. Again onto the backhand, but it's a let. Kick out wide, double hand backhand return, cross court, backhand in the net, and it's deuce. Well, that's gonna definitely fire up Kasatkina's belief. She's already had a set point in the set. Wins this next point. She'll be thinking this is her opportunity. Just missed the first serve down the middle of the court. Oh no, double fault. And it's a second set point. Oh gosh. My goodness. Oh, just missed. Just missed. Trying to go down the center of the court. And another double fault. I've never seen that. Rybakina throws her racket on the ground, bounces back up. She catches it. But it's all eyes on Kasatkina. She's the one who takes the second set. Crazy stuff here. But is it really crazy? Or is Rybakina just making life really difficult for herself? She's got to change something, and she could have done it earlier on. Seeing that it was just becoming more and more inconsistent. Wow. So aces to double fault, 7-7 for Rybakina, no aces for Kasatkina, 2 double fault, 65%. First serve percentage for Kasatkina, Rybakina 36%. It's dropped, it's gotten worse. First set I think was 42%. Now 36. 18 winners, 23 unforced errors by Rybakina. 2 winners for Kasatkina, 7 unforced errors. It's, yeah, a bit of a sloppy match, to be honest. It's not over yet. Maybe we can still see the beauty of the game come out. There's a third set creeping ever closer, ever sooner to us. Just feel though that Kasatkina is a little bit more in the driving seat. Pusher. Don't know about that. He likes to stay in the rally. He's a grinder. I'm coming up. Tien. So I think Rybakina left the court. Let's see. Daria is standing courtside with her trainer right now. They're just chatting. Most definitely about the game. Oh, number 2 seed has to dig deep now. Push the next game. Next game to follow is Kayla Day and Coco Gauff. First match of the day, this one. Something that Rybakina has been doing for some time is making a meal of things here in her matches. Coco Gauff also has a tendency of doing that, though she 99% of the time ends up top. Does she do that for the spectators? Is back. Just strolling back on the court. Like there's no tomorrow. Now time to apply some sunblock, I guess. Hydrating herself. Nice slow first serve down the middle of the court, almost like a kick or topspin ball. Rybakina missed the return. Second serve for Kasatkina. Kick onto the backhand, double hand backhand return goes out again. 30 love. She needs variety. That's the thing that's jumping out. That went long. Forehand cross court from Rybakina. Hard hitting. It was a forehand down the line, backhand down the line. and decided to go for one cross court. That's probably centimeters. She missed the baseline, but she's got absolutely no rhythm. It's just power, power, power. And if it's not working, and if it doesn't work, what does she have? Ace out wide for Kasatkina. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You can decide as well. Who will win the third set? That's a long second set. 56 minutes long. Wow. Wow. Get your vote in. I see it's going. It's going. Interesting. Good first serve. Double hand backhand return. Cross court. Double hand backhand in the net from Rybakina. Does she just think, would she be thinking less of herself, Elena, if she just had to start playing more percentage tennis? Slow down a bit, perhaps. I mean, like, she's hitting the ball extremely flat, and I think we all know this. That's her game. Maybe like keep hitting the ball, but add more topspin. Oh, double fault. When did this all take place now? I've been trying to think, like in my silence here, I'm watching the game. Was it against Svitolina in Rome? Oh, she was absolutely zoning, absolutely zoning. Backhand down the line. Kasatkina just defending. There's a backhand goes cross court. It was thumped cross court. Inside in forehand winner from Rybakina. Looks impressive. She's going to have to do more. Definitely. That's 1 point. You can't win a match in 1 point. You can win people's hearts by the way she's playing. But to win a match, you have to accumulate good, quality, high percentage points. Good first serve, return out cross court. Why not like throw in a second serve as well? Very predictable the way Rybakina plays. Oh, thumped that second serve down the line. Didn't want to approach. It was a short ball. Stayed back now. Hard hitting still. Goes for the slice, Daria. Changing up the pace slightly. Oh, missed that backhand. Long. Okay, that's 2 long rallies now. Is this a change or is this just a moment? Start of the third set. Is she opting to go more consistent? High percentage balls in. Wow, double and backhand cross court winner, 1-all. Now it's starting to shift. I see Poll I set up, I was asking who do you think is going to win this third set. It was looking like it was going towards Kasatkina to win this. Still has a good record against Rybakina. Wow. Well, something's starting to shift. I need to see more. I need to see more of this. I want to keep my eye on Rybakina. How is she hitting the ball? Making Kasatkina move a lot. There's more topspin. I see that the elbows is finishing a little bit higher. It's an indication that she's brushing up on the ball more. It's a good forehand cross-court winner. Right into the body. Whoa, hammered the forehand return. Forehand cross-court. Massive winner. Massive winner. The Rybakina of old. Wow. Well, this is fun to watch now. This is fun. Great second serve. I thought Rybakina was a bit late on the return, but it helped actually. Steered that forehand return winner beautifully down the line. Kasatkina, no chance. No chance. First serve goes in. Forehand backhand return is out. Just jabbing at the board. No backswing, no follow through. Why be aggressive on the first serve? Maybe wants to keep putting pressure on. Maybe Kasatkina is starting to feel it. Wow, good first return. Forehand cross-court duel now. Kasatkina changes direction. Double and backhand cross-court is wild and long. 2 break points saved now. Good first serve down the middle of the court. What a return, and gets the break. Rybakina as it takes a 2-1 lead in this third and final set. Okay, those were 2 impressive games. One being Rybakina's serve, and the last, most recent one, the return game. Almost like she couldn't give a damn, but frustrated that it's taken this long. She's almost like I've been here too long. I got to get off this court now. Such a great demeanor. Got that like, yeah, Pete Sampras, Ivan Lendl style, very calm. Just going about her business. Rybakina a 2-1 lead now. Serving the 4th game of this final set. Can she make life easy for herself? And throw herself into a good, convincing 3-1 lead. She needs it and starts with an ace out wide. That was a slower serve. That was 163 kilometers per hour. She's doing it. She's doing it. She's switching over. Did she need that bathroom break? Oh, My goodness, she's too quick for me. Another ace. 30 love down the middle of the court. Again, a little bit slower. 174 kilometers per hour. An outswinger. She's going to go wide again. No, this time onto the backhand. Oh, double hand backhand probably landed on the baseline. Daria's forehand landed on the baseline. And Rybakina's forehand missed the baseline. Out. 315. I almost feel like this game could be a deciding factor. I think Rybakina has got what it takes to break Kasatkina another time, and she can just run away with another break. Oh, good return. I've been saying this for some time now that the double hand backhand return from the Aussie has been splendid. If she goes to the feet of Elena, she goes cross court, down the line, either side as well. Being 30-15 up, like, why don't you just go be a little bit braver? Yeah, that's another thing. Rybakina tends to go a lot of the time away from the player. If it's out wide down the middle of the court with the serve, she does it again with the second serve. Short, big forehand cross court winner. 40-30. Can she convert this next point? That was a lot more powerful. 190 kilometers per hour. Kick out wide, double hand backhand straight at Rybakina. My goodness. Come on, coach. Help her out. Into the body. Go down the middle of the court. I haven't seen... I don't remember Kasatkina really threatening Rybakina from that advantage side if she's slicing or kicking down the middle of the court. I don't even remember Rybakina doing a second serve kick onto Kasatkina's forehand side. There's a winner. Short ball. Forehand cross court. Another opportunity to wrap up this game. Can she now change it up? Or is that too obvious? Is that what Kasatkina is thinking? That's the first serve out wide. Second serve. Put it down the middle of the court. Come on. Through the center, Mrs. Fenter. Let's go. There we go. On the forehand. Return is a bit short. Rybakina is in the rally. Forehand in the net again from Rybakina. Oh, praising her just now. Two games in a row. She won 2 games in a row, and now she's fighting on her own service game. Good first serve, double hand back in return, pushes the Rybakina back. Not a bad forehand cross court. Court opens up. What a forehand winner down the line. There was power and topspin involved. Wow, that was nice. Much better. There we go. The roll of the wrist. Just watching that last clip, the last slow motion replay. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Backhand returns a bit short. Big forehand cross court, and it's a winner. 3-1 for the number 2 seed. Change of rackets. New balls. 84% of you who voted. Thank you very much to everyone who did vote. I believe that Rybakina is going to take the third set. They're in the rally now. Rybakina on the run now. She's doing most of the defending. Drop shot from Daria. Back and slice approach in the net from Rybakina. Smart play from the Aussie. Mixing it up again. Second serve onto the forehand, blasted inside our forehand return. Second time onto the backhand, good backhand response from Daria. Double hand backhand crosscourt from Rybakina finds the tram lines. 30 love. Every player is unique. Everyone's playing to their own strengths, and just see Kasatkina. She's expecting these massive returns. Beautiful slice out wide. Just think about these massive returns from Rybakina. She's waiting, Kasatkina. She's waiting. She's been training this. And if it comes on her feet, even better. She just blocks her back deep in the court again. Rybakina might feel that she's in charge. She's not really edging into the court that much. She moved forward. Good angle. The double hand backhand cross court. One hand backhand lob cross court. By Kasatkina goes out. 40-15. First serve goes in. Whoa, what a return. Just block the ball back. Short backswing, no follow through. Excellent precision and depth. Even Daria's. Where did that come from? Again, great first return. Rybakina. Oh, look at that technique. It's the first time I saw it get off the ground. Beautiful positioning. Reminded me a lot of Roger Federer when he's moving forward. Let's look at that return. Short ball from Daria. Ah, beautiful. Getting off the ground, landing again on the front leg. I was just coaching this Monday evening. Oh, man. Fought so hard to come back. Double hand backhand return. Inside out in the tram lines. But there's something there. Something there. Rybakina is starting to wake up. Trying something new. Didn't have to wait so long. Wait till the final set in this match. Whoa, mistimed return. Kasatkina holds her service game. Still only one break separates them. I'm not sure Rybakina can hold on to that till the end. It's far more advisable to be doing that sort of work, breaking your opponent towards the end of a set. That's when the pressure really kicks in. Kasatkina might still believe that she's in for a chance. Should always believe. You never know what the future holds. That's also a beautiful technique. Beautiful combination at the end. Let's arch up the back. Very impressive, very impressive. There we go. Remesis wants his beauty to win this. So the match between Kayla Day and Coco Gauff was destined to have. It was always a follow-up match to this one. I would have predicted to have started at 8 o'clock. Oh, sorry, well, at least my time, 8 o'clock. So 2 p.m. That match has definitely been pushed further. Second serve. Rybakina double fault going over the lowest part of the net down the middle. Astro Duchess wants Daria to win. Come on, Daria. It seems like she's got what it takes. She's doing something to the ball. Is she Rybakina's nemesis? Backhand cross-court duel. Daria hits the ball in the net now. 15 all. Some might believe that Kasatkina can do it. She's done it twice before. Why not a third time? First serve in the net, and she was going over the lowest part of the net. Second serve. Good return. Inside out. Backhand. Down the line. By Kasatkina, and it's out. 40-15. Great first serve, inside out, backhand return. Good timing from Daria. They're just hitting down the middle of the court. The Rybakina tried to change direction. She's been doing this too often. Way too often. Taking on a Maria Sharapova move. Skipping with her back facing the opponent. And then making her way to the baseline. First serve. In the net. Second serve. Double fault. Crazy. Crazy. She might win this match, but she's not going to win the tournament like this. I'll put it straight out there. She needs a miracle. Something needs to change. But it's the players that start off in the first round. They start off solid, consistent. Shot selection is good. They're the ones that normally go through. I mean, even just thinking about Rome. It was Rome when Svitolina beat Swiatek, Rybakina, Zabelenka. Oh no, it was. How did that look again? Zabelenka, Swiatek, Rybakina? I think that's how it went. Great forehand cross court from Rybakina. Defensive forehand topspin. Went out. 4-2. Or maybe it's just because Akina's making it difficult for Rybakina. She can get through this one, or she play more consistent. But I mean, look, it's because Akina's not forcing Rybakina to be hitting double faults. Is she doing something to the ball that's forcing Rybakina to miss those short ball winners? Can't imagine. Serve went in, return went out by the number 2 seed. There's a good serve, right into the body. Not a bad response from Rybakina. Slamming now her backhand down the line. 4 in cross court. It's short, but it's too powerful, and it's a winner, 15-all. Starting to shift now, Astro Duchess. Hold on to your emotions. The match is not over yet. Whoa. The worst return I've seen from Rybakina, unfortunately, to be very honest. Inside out. Missed the doubles court. And by quite a distance. She really tried to go for it. Got the timing wrong. Wow. Was that a second serve? Ace out wide, 40-15. So smart. You can definitely tell Kasatkina has many different strategies, many different, look at that, styles of play. Wow. Thunderous inside in double hand backhand return. What I was about to say before Elena hit such a beautiful return winner was, it's finally got itself on the board with aces. Daria 3 in the set. Oh, fatigue maybe kicking in, I'm not too sure, but movement from Kasatkina is a little bit delayed. I feel like she's just not dealing with that aggressive return from Rybakina that well, especially in the set. Maybe her serve's improved a bit, considering that she's hit 3 aces, the only 3 this whole set, and it's been in this third set. That's a slow second serve. Good forehand down the line. Second guessing. Kasatkina was almost going forward, going back, didn't know where to go. Rybakina was too slow to pick up that approach shot. Consider it more of an approach shot. Didn't look like she was really going for the winner. First serve was good. Oh, return was a bit short. That one back and went long. Just missed the baseline. So Duchess definitely needs more, or wishes for more aces. Look, first serve, trying a kick serve down the middle of the court. It's definitely a sign to me that she's trying to keep Rybakina out of a rhythm. Good second serve, double and backhand return in the net. Almost a carbon copy of the first serve she tried to get in. Heavy kick down the middle of the court. The beauty about that, even if you're on a club level player, you're a club level social player, and you're practicing, you've been learning a new shot, try it out as a first serve. Wow, great forehand winner, inside in, and it's 4-3. Try it out. That's what was so great about that second last point. Daria played a kick serve down the middle of the court on the juice side. It went out. But she went for the same shot, the same serve on the second serve. She's almost has that feeling because she tried it out on the first serve. If you keep trying to hammer that first serve and then, I don't know, put in a slice as a second serve, it's too much pressure. I think it's also fantastic in the game of tennis that you can put in these. You can serve any way you like. It doesn't always have to be, a 200-kilometer flat first serve as a first serve, and it doesn't always have to be a kick or a slice for a second serve. Mix it up. Keep your opponent guessing. But by saying that as well, you need good accuracy. You need good technique. You have to have the ability to serve anyway. Um, that takes a lot of training. It takes a lot of time. Copy paste those moves. Umpire calls time. Spectators have to sit down again. Enjoying the music. It's not my music. Slice out wide. That was definitely a slower first serve. Chipped forehand return was in. Forehand down the line from Rybakina. Double hand backhand down the line. Wrong footing Rybakina. She was a bit slow to get to the recovery position. If you play down the line, you have to move past the middle to the other side of the court if you're behind the baseline. And she was definitely slow in doing so. Daria took it nice and early. Oh! Double hand backhand return down the middle of the court, forehand, cross court out. How many times have I been saying this? Just stay away from Daria's double hand backhand from the advantage side. She has absolutely been loving it. And the more she gets it, the more she's growing in confidence. Great first serve down the middle. Daria must have read it well. Backhands, cross court. Daria is playing more in the middle though. Oh, beautiful forehand cross court winner. Right in the corner. Picture perfect. Wow, that was nice wrist action. Really is a lot of topspin on that ball. And as always, included with it, power. Elena Power Rybakina. What a second, again on the backhand. Oh, wake up, Elena. There was such a powerful serve. Crazy. So early as well, like phenomenal. I mean, what a great serve, but I don't know, my eyes don't lie. Kasatkina has got a fantastic double hand back and return, and Rybakina just keeps serving there, Tried it now again, but from the Jew side, it's different. I find that for Kasatkina, she needs to go more inside out instead of going to the feet of Rybakina. When she goes inside out to Rybakina's forehand with the double hand back and return, then Elena is under pressure. When Rybakina is serving from the now advantage side, to the backhand, double hand backhand, block, cross court, beautiful backhand winner down the line. Wow, 2 break points saved. Very defensive from Kasatkina. It was a first return, so off the first serve of Rybakina. Normally, oh, what an ace. 194 kilometers per hour. I think that's the fastest, definitely the fastest ace today. 1 point away from taking a 5-3 lead. Not a great first serve. And the return goes out. The first serve went on to the backhand. What do I know? Seems like Rybakina wants to break down the strength. Keep going at it. It feels to me that seems to always be Rybakina's favored serve from the advantage side. I remember she was getting more angle though. Feels like she's going more to the corner of the service block. She used to get more angle, like Zabelenka, how she really gets out wide, like on the short angle on the first serve. I remember Rybakina used to do that, but now it feels like it's a little bit deeper. Oh wow, this is going really quick now. Forehand return. Line backhand, cross court. Kasatkina just snatched at that one. Missing the first serve. Second serve onto the forehand. Forehand return in the net. In the kick serve out wide. Second serve now. Hand backhand return goes long. Frustration is seeping through the veins of Rybakina. 2 game points now. Kasatkina should still believe in herself. So close. Double fault from Kasatkina. Pressure is on, even though she's got another game point. Oh, very nice to see. Kazakhstan flag in the crowds. Inside forehand return. Beautiful backhand down the line. Rybakina running onto the forehand side. Can only chip it in the net. 5-4. Rybakina has the opportunity to serve for the match. Less than 90 seconds. Alright. I think sometime I need to try out this Artengo racket. Do more investigations. This has definitely taken longer than expected. Thought this was going to be straight sets for the number 2 seed. Maybe I had a little bit of doubt. Close. Maybe one set would have been close. Looking at the head-to-head results, thinking, okay, played 5 times in the past. Kasatkina's won twice. I thought, it's a hard court. Rybakina would be enjoying this. This is where she wants to be right now. Maybe she needs a bit of time to adjust. Definitely looks pumped. Why not? She's taken Rybakina this far. But all eyes on Rybakina right now, the number 2 seed, serving for the match. Ball toss goes up, first serve goes in. That was a defensive block on the forehand side of Kasatkina. I think she's going to go hard now down the middle. Still persistent, trying to get on that backhand. Finds the net instead. Second serve. Double fault. Hard and aggressive on the backhand side. Strange. So strange. Good first serve down the middle of the court. That went back in the net. Daria, looks like by her reaction, could have done better. Maybe a bit of hope in being able to have read Rybakina and pick the right side. What if she needs to probably take half a step back? She's been creeping ever closer to the baseline. Inside the court now, that's a massive second serve, but it's a double fault again. What is she doing? What is she doing? Yeah, took a quick glance up at the screen, and Hawkeye definitely showed it was out. This match has turned out to be a marathon. I went to the grocery store and now I'm back. They're still playing. I'm still commentating. It's only getting hotter and hotter in Toronto. Nice weather today. Nice weather. No ways. This is incredible. Incredible. Slow it down. Try something different. It's another double fault. She needs an absolute miracle. I'm sorry to say, I've always enjoyed watching Rybakina. I think she's got a fantastic game of tennis. Wow, she looks, the way she's hitting the ball, she is peed off. My goodness, 3 ground strokes, massive forehand cross court, right in the corner. Juice. I don't know, just try to slow it down. That would completely throw Daria off. Just put in a kick serve, man. Slow it down. Put a slice serve in there. Just throw it in. No, she wants to kill that ball. Wants to rip the hair off that ball. Try flatten it with all the power that she can muster up. Not a bad second return. Oh, too late, too late. The angles were wrong for Daria. She finds the tram lines. Rybakina finds match point. Now she's going to go down the middle of the court, surely, with the first serve. No, she goes out wide to the backhand. Beautiful return from Daria. Inside out forehand, clips the top of the net. Rybakina is moving forward. She hits the net with the backhand, and it's juice. Wow. Last of that first serve out wide on the backhand. How on earth did Kasatkina get to that? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting harsh now on Elena. That's almost too much, but what else do we expect? She's number 2 in the world. 500 points off Sabalenka, first in the world. Maybe that's the pressure. Maybe she just feels it, that she's so close. Oh my gosh. Forehand goes out behind the baseline. You can see that it's just ran out of steam. Very defensive forehand. Beautiful first serve. That's blocked the ball back, landed on the tape, and it looked like it just sat there for an age. Rolled back onto Daria's side. My goodness, that could have gone anywhere. Well, there was actually only 2 sides it could have gone. It would have been very bizarre if it just stayed there on the net. Wow, great first serve. Forehand smash into the ground. I don't know how to explain that one. But there was one thing most definite. Rybakina didn't want that ball to come back. Second match point. Can she finally wrap it up here? She keeps going to the backhand. Why would she do any different now on match point? Oh, now she tried to go down the middle of the court. Lowest part of the net. She hits under the tape. Second serve. Good kick out wide. Double hand backhand, misses the baseline. And that's it. Not most convincing, but Rybakina has done the job. She's done what's necessary to get to the next round. Rybakina over, 2.5 hours to have taken out the Australian Daria Kasatkina, who I thought did the best she could. She defended exceptionally well at the right time. She took her moments. She was defending most of the match, to be honest. Relied a lot on Rybakina's unforced errors, but in the end, it just seemed a little too much for the Australian. And she did well. She did well. I have to agree with you. Remesis will be very, very happy that she's gone through. There's definitely a swipe of the forehead. Whew, that was a close one. It just proved to be too strong, too powerful. I'm saying Rybakina needs to tighten up on these unforced errors. And double faults, what is going on there? It just seemed like more and more were piling on as the match went on. It was an inconsistent match, and she's trying to put on a smile, but she knows there's a lot of work to be done. Only wish her advance to the rhythm. And now she will play Anne Lee in round 3 of this tournament. That's gonna be quite a challenge. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's confirm this. Thank you for tuning in. It's unanimous. Rybakina has made her way through to the next round. And on that note, I'm going to be making my way to the next live. Stay tuned or go to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button now. You will be notified very soon. I'd say in the next 10-15 minutes, I'm going to be going live with an All-American second round. It's a round 64 match between Kayla Day and Coco Gauff. I'm very intrigued to see how Coco Gauff's going to play today. I must say that's one thing that's been improving for some time, is that serve. Can she make it difficult for her fellow American and try to get this match done in 2 sets? She likes to do what Rybakina did today, Coco Gauff, and make it exciting for the fans and the spectators out there. She can also kind of make a meal of her matches. But let me not get too ahead of myself. Anything can happen. Coco Gauff is taking on Kayla Day very soon following this match. So on that note,